squeaks and cries. And, something's happening when we have a lot of little ones crawling all over. And, I used to, when I was growing up, get aggravated when babies scream and cry there in church, but, I think it's a beautiful sound. And, that something's happening. There's a lot of little ones. Look at all that. Filing out there. We have all those that are helping with that program, Chelsea and Mom. It's really exciting. I had a really, really great weekend. It was not what we expected. Before I started, I forgot about this. Over $700 was collected for a summit last month. Isn't that great? We trained students for Christian work. And also, we had the Gideons come last week. We collected over $194 for Gideon Bibles. I just think you guys are great to just dig in your pockets and even in this hard economy. It seems like our congregation is just a giving congregation. So I just commend you for that. Anita, you want to say a few words? Go ahead.
I'm not a public speaker.
Get that mic because we have to get it on the camera.
How do you turn it off?
Underneath.
Is it on? Cool. Okay.
Might have to be turned on just a here.
Yeah.
The first one.
Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay. I'm not a public speaker, so bear with me, but this weekend was excellent. We went up there expecting Brian Jones to do a retreat for couples in ministry, and he got to Denver and had to turn around because of a family emergency. So they had this gentleman, what's his name?
Well, anybody knows this person? Take a look at it really closely. I know a couple of you might kind of know him, but he looks a little older than you might have known him. But anyways, he's from Life Bridge Christian Church, and somehow his name got caught on the bottom of that slide. But
No, it'll come on top, yeah.
think so? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. You know who that is? Well, you may not know him too much, but you know the parents, right? Dan Skates actually went to Bible college with me in San Jose. And I'm in the lobby, and he goes, "Hi, Russell." Like this exciting "Hi, Russell." And I looked at him and goes, "Where do I know you from?" It happens to me all the time. People say, "Hi, Russell," and I had courage to say, "Who are you?" Basically. And he went to college with me back in the 70s. That's a long time. Some of you guys don't even know what the 70s were because you weren't even born yet. But I didn't recognize him because he looked a little bit older and put on a little weight. So, but he's a neat guy. He was the speaker. It was supposed to be a leadership couples retreat. So we were expecting, to have this lovey-dovey marriage counseling type of seminar, and that's what it was going to be, I think. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell us what you experienced.
That was something I was really interested in doing, and I was a little disappointed to find out our speaker wouldn't be there. But it turned out to be, I think, probably even better, because we talked about growth, and we talked about personal growth and growth in our churches. And I thought so much about our church here, how I think we're on the cusp of a major explosion of growth. I mean, look at our little ones, look at our new people, our young couples. It's undeniable that we are growing big time. And the message that he delivered over and over again is that spiritual growth and physical growth go hand in hand. And he talked a lot about what Jesus instructed us. He wanted us to go and spread the good news, not just sit in a pew Sunday after Sunday, and that's good enough. It's not good enough. We need to go out and spread the message. And how do we do that? there's so many ways to do that, that there are ways in our church to do that, like having community events or getting involved with other churches and sponsoring events, just a myriad of things we can do. And we need to be doing them. And I just thought of our church here and how it's getting a little tight. You know, when we go in our fellowship hall, we're snug in there. And we're getting, you know, where there are fewer and fewer seats in here on Sundays. And I just thought about physical growth and spiritual growth go hand in hand. So the message I got from the weekend was we need to really be thinking about that. I don't think it was a coincidence at all that Russell and I were there for that weekend. That growth is happening spiritually and physically, and we need to keep that in mind. And I know Russell's going to be talking about that in his sermon today. I told him we need to be talking about that today in his sermon because the weekend was just phenomenal, and this will be the message from that we picked up. And that's all I've got to share about it. Thank you.
That really makes me excited because you guys know what just happened to our relationship just about 3 or 4 years ago when it was almost finished with. And to see her stand up and speak about it, it just brings a little emotion to me. But the thing is that last month, I don't know when it was, we get these brochures every year about the Leaders Retreat. And I try to encourage some of the leaders to go, but I had no takers. But I'm going to say that you guys have to go next time. I mean, you got to go. If you want to see this community reach for the Lord, you got to go to those things because it spurs us on to do what our mission is. And so when I was thinking about going, I thought, well, you don't go to couples retreat without your wife. And so I just laid that on the desk, on her desk back there, and she picked it up and she started reading it. And she goes, I want to go to this. And I go, oh yeah. And so I signed up and I'm glad that we were. This is, when I got to the registration table, I saw all these names on the table. Of course, the first thing you want to do is see who you know. And so this was our table of all our friends that, it's really exciting. And I don't know, maybe some of you might know them. Judy and Clifford Shaw. How many of you know Judy and Clifford Shaw? Okay, they were at the Bible College. I don't know, was he the president one time or just worked there?
We knew his daughter, their daughter was with us.
Okay, but anyways,
Yeah,
he had something to do with Platte Valley Bible College, which is now Summit Christian College. How about Linda and Richard Landergan? Okay, I know Wallisons know them, right?
Right.
And then Carol and Max Kelly. They're all pastors and their wives from different churches and people that I've known from way back. And so it was really a great time. And the other two, I think you know who those people are.
Oh, man.
The food was good. She didn't know that was in there. Hey! I can play that game too. Notice that playing of food. But anyways, they talked about, what is your mission statement at your local congregation? And I thought, while I went back there and pulled ours down and copied it off, and the purpose of Alliance Christian Church is to proclaim the gospel of salvation as given in the New Testament, to promote Christian living among its members, and to build Christ's kingdom throughout the world. What do you think about that? Huh? How many of you knew that was our statement or mission statement of Alliance Christian Church? Raise your hand, way up high. Okay. And those of you who don't know, this is something that needs to be part of you. If you're going to be a member of Alliance Christian Church, you need to know what we're all about. Why are we here? Why are we coming here together? And what is our purpose? and that is to proclaim Jesus Christ, the gospel of the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus, and to allow the Word of God to change our lives so that we can reflect who God is in our community and to build Christ's kingdom throughout the world. That's why I was so excited about the two offerings, the offering for Summit Christian College, where we're sending missionaries around the world and building Christian workers and having Bibles sent throughout the world. One exciting thing that happened this weekend is there's this couple. The retreat was put on by NPEA, Northern Plains Evangelistic Association, which now has merged with the Wyoming Evangelistic Association. So they've been a stronger force. And what they are is church planters. And they planted Whitewater Christian Church over in Laramie, Wyoming, North Point Christian Church in Spearfish, and they had a whole bunch of people from their church showed up for the leadership retreat. And they are going to plant a brand new church in Bismarck, North Dakota. It will be the first restoration church in North Dakota, and so we are really excited about this plan. Derek and Amanda Olsen are the ones that are going to be going, and they plan, the launch date is on September this year, and so we need to be praying for that, a couple and their family. They have 4 kids. So, you know, it's already exciting to start something like that, but once you get a church plan started, then it gets to, then the hard part really happens, and so they need a lot of prayer, especially moving from long ways to be away from their friends and family to begin a new ministry. So we need to think about them. And I talked to him about maybe coming and sharing their ministry with us, and they may have an opening in May, so we may be able to meet the couple and the family. The question?
Shabri goes to the church, and
Yeah, that I forgot.
she is really sad because she babysits for them and they're close friends, but they said that she could move with them and go up there, but I don't know if that will.
And did I hear wedding bells ringing?
Well, not yet.
Kind of. From what they told me, it sounds kind of serious.
She's got a really good friend, yeah.
Yeah, they're in Sioux Falls, Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Sioux Falls, Iowa. And so...
And I've listened to him preach, visiting Shabri, and he's really, I mean, he breaks down in tears a lot because he's so compassionate about what's going on. But they're a neat family, and he's a good speaker.
And he's a young man, not old like me. But the question is, you know, are we fulfilling our mission statement? And I want each of you, especially you older ones that have been in this congregation even way before I've been here, are we fulfilling our mission statement? And then what is your part of that mission statement? What have you done to be a part of fulfilling that mission statement? You see, we have 3 parts. Again, to proclaim the gospel of salvation as given in the New Testament, to promote Christian living among its members, and to build Christ's kingdom throughout the world. But the thing is that, what are we expecting? Well, what are you expecting as a member of Alliance Christian Church on how to fulfill this statement, this mission purpose? And I think so many times we, as the older members, we who have been Christians for a long time, expect maybe even the pastor or the elders to do all the work, the leaders of the church to do all the work, and we just come to church every Sunday, sit in our pew, and don't do anything to fulfill our mission. What would happen if every single member of our congregation got excited about our mission and started being active in moving forward with our mission statement? Just think of what can happen to our congregation and what would happen to this community. Anybody knows the answer to that question? Raise your hand. Oh, come on! I know there's a lot of you who know this answer. Let's say it all together. You shall. And that was kind of lame.